race on our hands over in the Dutchlands, as of course Ajax have a 4-point cushion over the nearest and dearest PSV. But what's going to happen this coming weekend? We're going to take a look at it, all of it, next. That's right, folks. Bob's giving a prediction video today. We look forward to match day number, 31. That's right, over in the Eredivisie on the shader Eredivisie. And we'll get to that in just one second. If you're new, you've been, smash your subscribe and keep back to all things Dutch football related, Battle Rose related, world football related. We got it all here, boys. Under one Ruski. That's right, of course. Ajax got 4 points clear now of PSV. Of course, it was the same gap that was, of course, before kickoff this past weekend. But what's going to happen this coming weekend? Will that gap be different? Or will it be bigger? We'll take a look at it, all of it, in a minute. Of course, big shout out to my VIPs and other patrons, guys. Thank you for your love and, of course, behind the scenes. You know who you are. And if you want to check it out as well and become a patron of the channel, check out the link down below, patreon.com/RoyalSeas. But anyway, we're going to jump at the deep end and, of course, take a look at how we all got on last time around and show it, including with me, of course, and have a look at my picks right here, right now. I think I did... I don't know, actually. I think I did okay. Not brilliant. AZ Alkmaar, of course, with the 2-1 win over Heerenveen. I called that one with a 1-0 win myself. Groningen did lose to Heracles. Almelo, a big win for them, of course, climbing the table as well. They're up to 12th on the table. Feyenoord, 2-1 win over Utrecht. I went with a 2-0 win myself. Fortuna Sittard with a 1-0 win over go-ahead Eagles. I went the other way on that one. Of course, Ajax, 1-0 winners over NEC Nijmegen. Of course, Ajax extending or keeping the lead at 4 points for the moment. Meanwhile, RKC Waalwijk did lose to PEC Zwolle. PSV Eindhoven with a 2-1 win over Cambuur. I got the one bang on the nose. My boys, Twente with the 2-0 over Sparta Rotterdam. I also got that one bang on point as well. And bottom of the shop there, a bit of a surprise. 1-0 win it was for Willem II over Vitesse Arnhem as well. So there you go. So big wins, you would say, for Wilhelm, of course, closing the breaking away from the chasing pack a little bit there. PEC Zwolle, of course, what did they get? They got a win as well. So big wins from the bottom there, but Sparta are in trouble right here, right now. What's, of course, going to happen in the next round of matches? We'll get into that in a minute. Of course, take a little look at the table right here as we speak. Ajax right there, of course, 4 points lead over PSV, of course. I've got a 7-point lead over Feyenoord in third in the table. Now, there is a race for third with FC 20 trying to squeak in above them. Of course, just 3 points adrift for the time being. Meanwhile, AZ Alkmaar breathing down Twente's neck. Also just 3 points adrift for the time being as well. Down the foot, though, Sparta Rotterdam are going to go down. Wilhelm are going to join them at the moment. PEC Zwolle and RKC Waalwijk still in the discussion for the time being. What about you guys? How did you guys get on? Well, take a bloody bow. You three there, Shane O'Donnell, Winky and Jordan with 7 points on the board. Well done, of course, kicking ass and taking names this past week. And, of course, you can wear the crown for this week as well. Take a look at, of course, the mini leaderboard. Now, this is, of course, all the way back from January. And it's Jordan right now, 71 points on the board, with Lionel Whale up there with 50 with 67 points, alongside with Frosty up there as well. Of course, there is that mini little race going on there, bubbling behind the scenes. Also, we'll have the master leaderboard next time around. Of course, next week, we'll reveal who won the predictor of the month for April, and, of course, who is actually leading into the final month of the season. Wow, exciting times, of course. Take a look at, of course, the link if you want to get involved. It's still free to enter, /Dutch. And, of course, if you are new now, you can still win the predictor of the month. You can actually just predict in the month of May, win that month, get into of course, the Wall of Fame there, and win the actual predictor of the month sidebar competition. Imagine you doing that. Imagine you've not been here the whole season, and you come in here, sneak in there, and snatch it from one of these juggernauts. That would be absolute shithousery at its best. Okay, then let's take a look at the next one. Let's kick it all off with Ajax up against PEC Zwolle, coming at you on Saturday, April the 30th. Now, these two sides have played each other 24 times in 2002, 19 minutes for Ajax, 2 minutes for Zwolle, and 3 draws. Of course, just one defeat though the past 5 games for Ajax right now. 67% for up against the Zwolle side, of course, 1 back-to-back games heading into this match. Last time around, though, over in Ajax, it was a 4-0 win for Ajax back in December 2020. The reverse fixture, of course, over in Zwolle was a 2-0 for Ajax back in September 2021. Ajax, of course, picking up a 1-0 win over Nijmegen. Of course, they did lose to PSV Eindhoven in, of course, the KMV Becker not too long ago with Waalwijk losing to Zwolle last time around. Of course, back-to-back 2-1 win and a 2-0 wins for Zwolle heading into this match. The odds for this one, 10-1 on is your Ajax, of course, 10-1 is your draw, and 80-1 is your long shots. That's PEC Zwolle on this one. Of course, both got their own agendas to settle. Of course, Ajax going for the title, PEC Zwolle trying to avoid their drop. Who's going to be the better? I'm going to go with Ajax, of course. Erik ten Hag trying to wrap up his era here over in the Dutchlands with another title. Kicking off forward, though, will be FC Utrecht up against NEC Nijmegen. That's all kicks us off on Friday, April the 29th. Now, these two sides have played each other 46 times since 1994, 17 wins for Utrecht, 16 wins for Nijmegen, and 13 draws. So Utrecht though haven't won the last 6 games. Going to stretch me 25% form for them. Up against the Nijmegen side, have just won once in the last 6. Of course, 25% form heading into this. Last round though, over in Utrecht, it was a 1-1 draw back in October 2016. The reverse fixture, of course, in Nijmegen was a 3-0 win for Utrecht way back in, of course, September 2021. In fact, Utrecht unbeaten against Nijmegen over the last 4 occasions, picking up 3 wins and just 1 draw heading into this. Of course, Utrecht though did lose to Feyenoord 2-1 last time around. Of course, Nijmegen with a 1-0 loss against Ajax. Now, it's actually been back-to-back games now without a goal for Nijmegen heading into this. Of course, look at the odds though. 10-7 on is your Utrecht. Of course, 13-5 draw, and 70-4 is your NEC Nijmegen. Going to go with the hosts here. 3-1 win for them. Getting another first win in the bunches. And of course, kicking on up the table they go. Next, of course, we have Fortuna Sittard up against Feyenoord. That's coming at you in May, the month of May. But of course, we are still going to be classing this as an April match. Now, these two sides have played each other 23 times. It's 5 wins for Sittard, 17 wins for Feyenoord, and 1 draw, of course. Meanwhile, Sittard coming to this unbeaten in the last 3 games, 58% form for them. Up against the Feyenoord side, who've actually unbeaten the last 5, 75% form heading into this, of course. Last time around, though, over in Sittard was a 3-1 win for Feyenoord. That was back in November 2020. The reverse fixture in Feyenoord back in December 2021 was a 5-0 win as well. So Feyenoord unbeaten over Sittard in the last 6, of course, maybe even the last 7. In fact, they last lost against Fortuna Sittard was back in December 2018. That was in Feyenoord as well. Meanwhile, kicking on forward, Sittard picking up a 1-0 win over Go Ahead Eagles, back-to-back clean sheets for them, up against a final side who picked up a 2-1 win over Utrecht last time around. They've also got on the horizon, if not this week, they're going to be taking on Marseille in the Europa Conference League semi-finals first legs. They're expected to win that game, believe it or not, so we'll see what happens in that one. Take a look at it on the odds then, shall we? Got 14 to 7-1 for the victory, 50-4 is your draw. 5-2 on is your Feyenoord now on this. Going to go with a 2-0 win for Feyenoord here, taking the 3 points and maintaining the top 3 status. Meanwhile, Go Ahead Eagles up against Vitesse Arnhem coming at you as well on Sunday, May the 1st. May the first be with you. Of course, 14 times they played just at 1993, 2 wins for Go Ahead Eagles, 8 wins for Vitesse, and 4 draws. Of course, what we're looking at, 58% form for Go Ahead Eagles right now, winning 3 out of the last 6 up against the Vitesse Arnhem side, just 1 win in the last 6 of them, 33% form heading into this match. Last time around, though, over in the Alder Host, of course, it was a 3-1 win for Vitesse back in February 2017. Of course, they also played this campaign in Vitesse, it was a 2-1 win for Go Ahead Eagles as well. So Go Ahead Eagles, just picked up 1 win in the last 5 games between these two sides in professional competitions as well. Meanwhile, Go Ahead Eagles picking up a 1-0 loss against Fortuna Sittard. Of course, Wilhelm with a 1-0 win over Vitesse Arnhem last round. The odds for this one, though, we have 50-8 for the host for the victory here. 5-2 is draw, 11-8 is your Vitesse on this one. They are favoured here, but I'm going to go with a draw right here, right now. Point split right down the middle. What about you? What do you think about this game? What do you think? Where do you think the points are going to go? Let me know down below. Heracles Almelo up against FC Twente, of course, coming at you on Saturday, the 30th of April. Played each other 30 times since 2005. 5 wins for Heracles, of course, 18 wins for FC Twente, of course, 7 draws as well. 2 wins the last 6 games for Heracles Almelo, 42% form up against the FC Twente side. Just 1 defeat past 6, 75% form heading into this match. Last round over in Heracles Almelo, aka Ervi Ashisto. Of course, it was a 2-2 draw back in February 2021. The reverse fixture, of course, a 1-0 win for FC Twente back in November 2021. Of course, Twente just 1 defeat of the past 4 games between these two sides heading into this, but they're coming to this on the back of a 2-0 win over Sparta. In fact, back-to-back clean sheets for Enschede on this one. Meanwhile, Heracles Almelo with a 1-0 win over Groningen last round. The odds for this one, though, 12-5 is your host, 12-5 is your draw, and 23-20 is your away side. That is, of course, my boys, FC Twente. I'm backing them as well with a 2-0 win for them on the road. That's right, PSV Eindhoven up against Willem II, of course, coming at you on Sunday, May the 1st as well. Played each other 56 times in 1993, 39 wins for PSV, 9 wins for Wilhelm, and 8 draws at the moment. Meanwhile, PSV just 1 defeat past 6, 67% form up against the Wilhelm II side, of course, just 1 win in the last 6 games, heading into this 33% form at the moment. Last time round over at the Philips Stadion was a 3-0 win for PSV back in November 2020. The reverse fixture over in Wilhelm back in September was a 2-1 win for Wilhelm back in match day number 7, of course. Wilhelm picking up a 1-0 win over Vitesse last round. PSV, of course, back-to-back wins for them heading into this match as well. Looking at the odds for this one then, where you've got PSV 7-1 on for the victory, 7-1 is your draw, and 60-1 is your long shots. That's Wilhelm, who are struggling right now. 3-0 win, big win for the PSV to maintain their top 2 status and maybe a push for the title. Next up, of course, we have RKC Waalwijk up against Groningen coming at you on Sunday, May the 1st as well. Now, these two sides have played each other 36 times in 1993, 13 wins for Waalwijk, 11 wins for Groningen, and 12 draws for the two sides. Last time around, though, we'll get to that in a minute. Actually, just 1 win last 6 for Waalwijk right now, 33% form up against the Groningen side, who've lost 3 in the bouts, 42% form heading into this. Last time around, though, over in Waalwijk, it was a 3-1 win for Waalwijk back in March 2021. The reverse fixture, a 1-1 draw back in November 2021. Of course, Waalwijk back-to-back games without a goal for them, losing 2-0 in succession against PSV and then Zwolle. Up against the Groningen side, of course, who also lost to Heracles Almelo last time around. The odds for this one, though. We've got 9-5. It is your RKC. 23-10 is your draw. And 6-4 is your away win. That is a Groningen on this one. Back in Groningen with the 1-win on the road to take the 3 points. Kicking off for us, Heerenveen against Cambuur. That's right, coming at you on May the 1st as well. That's Sunday. 13 times they played each other since 1993. 7 was Heerenveen, 3 for Cambuur, and 3 draws, of course. Just 1 defeat in the past 6 games. Heerenveen right now, 67% form. And against Cambuur side, of course, we haven't won in the last 6 games. 6 defeats on the spin, 0% form. They are in relegation form right now, but of course hanging on in there for the time being. Last round though in Heerenveen, it was a 2-1 win for Heerenveen back in November 2015. Of course, it's actually been 3 wins on the spin for Heerenveen over Cambuur heading into this. They've also come into this on the back of a 2-1 loss though against AZ Alkmaar Heerenveen. Where meanwhile Cambuur coming to this, like I said, with 6 defeats on the spin. It's not looking good for them at the moment though. Coming at you though, the odds for this one we've got. Where are we? 4-3 on is your Heerenveen, 3-1 is your draw, and 60-5 is your away win. That is of course Cambuur on this one. I'm going to go back the home side here. 2-1 win for Heerenveen to take it to the house, and then wrap it up. It's Sparta Rotterdam, who are in relegation trouble, up against AZ Alkmaar. I can't see this game. Where the bloody heck is it? AZ Alkmaar. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is. Okay, we're gonna have to go and do this the hard way. So Sparta up against AZ Alkmaar. There we go. Coming at you, I believe, on the 30th of April. I don't see it for the time being. Anyway, played 30 times since 1986. 2 wins for Sparta, 22 wins for AZ, and 6 draws, of course. Sparta, though, just 1 win last 6, 33% form for them. Up against the AZ Alkmaar side, who have 1-2, lost 2, and drawn 2 over the last 6. Of course, that's 50% form for them. Of course, last time around, though, in Sparta, get this, 8-goal Bobby Dazzler, 4-4 it was back in October 2020. The reverse fixture, of course, was a 3-1 for AZ back in December 2021. Sparta with a 2-0 loss against Twente. Of course, that's actually been back-to-back games without a goal. Up against the AZ Alkmaar side, picking up a 2-1 win over Heerenveen last time around. Got no odds on this one, so of course, we don't even know if it's going to go ahead, but we're going to go with it anyway. And if it does go ahead, I'm back in, of course, AZ Alkmaar with a 2-0 win for them on the bloody road. That is it, guys. That is it. Be sure to smash your thumbs up. Be sure to hit the old subscribe button. Of course, be sure to get your predictions in. Cutley4/Dutch. That is the way to do it, guys. Of course, we'll be back for the final 3 or 4 games left after this game, of course, which will be about a week today. But until then, guys, smash the thumbs up, smash your subscribe, check the links down below. I'm on Twitter, I'm on Twitch, I'm on Facebook, I'm also on Patreon, but also we've got a Discord. Get involved with it. We're going to be very, very busy with that over the summer, so hopefully you'll be there in amongst the community. Until then, boys, we are done.